All right, make sure everybody has their jump ropes as well as their coaches and a pen and a piece of paper. You will also need your commas. However, I'll give you more time to go get your commas when we get to that point. Once again, I'm giving everybody a chance to log in. So I'm going to say it again. Pens, piece of paper, coach, and jump ropes. We are setting our goals. Preferably have a space that you are able to jump your rope in as well. Like Miss Naomi has a great space to jump her rope in, and I see her practicing right now. Great job. Grant has some good space to jump rope. I think I saw Jonathan was going to start class outside. Go ahead and get your cameras turned on because we are just about to bow in as soon as I take my last sip of tea. All right, guys, everybody come to attention. Bow courtesy.
Bow courtesy.
And position, ma'am. Student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And loud and proud, what's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. Everybody come to attention. And back courtesy. Mr. Jackson, it's good to see you. And is Miss Catherine going to be joining us, or is she at the airport? Is she at the airport?
I'm sorry, but she can't do it because she's going to a vacation.
She's going on a trip in her favorite rocket ship.
And our favorite rocket ship.
All right, guys. And make sure everybody has your jump ropes, a coach, a pen, and a piece of paper. Go and start doing your arms forward, and arms backwards, and crisscross, and forwards again, and backwards again, and crisscross again. And start twisting your back slightly, just slightly, not too hard, guys. Just getting it moving a little bit. All right, guys. We are going to start with our push-ups. You guys are in level 2 by now. You guys know what these standards are for our push-ups. Make sure you go all the way down, all the way up. Get ready for your push-up position. I am getting our timer started right now. Unfortunately, it has to take a minute to load. All right, guys, push-up position. Make sure you go all the way down, all the way up, keeping your back straight. Get ready, get set. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3.
Make sure you're going all the way down, all the way up. And time. Write that number down. Multiply it by 4. Multiply it by 4. If you don't know how to multiply it, just write that number down for now and multiply it at the end. Get ready for your sit-ups. Coaches, you can hold their feet. If they need a little bit of assistance, go and help them up. Get ready. Get set and go. Working hard, getting those sit-ups in.
Wow.
Keep going, guys, nice and strong. And time. Write that number down. Multiply it by 4. And get ready for leg lifts. Leg lifts are next. Making sure you're on your back, lifting your legs between a 45 and a 90-degree angle. Coaches, you can give them a little hand of where they are, how far they need to go up. Get ready, guys. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Work on those leg lifts, doing as many great leg lifts as you can, setting some high goals for us in about 3 weeks to beat. And time. Write those numbers down, multiply them by 4.
Oh, times 4?
Get ready for, oh my goodness, who remembers what's next?
Just remember, just write X4 next to it so you know. Hey, write your number and then write X4.
Get ready for squats, guys. Get ready for squats. I can see Dion remembered. He's nice and ready. All right, guys. Getting ready for your squats. Make sure with your squats, your hands stay up. You're going all the way down, keeping a straight back by looking high. Get ready, get set, and go. All the way down, all the way up doing your squats. Keeping those backs nice and straight. Nice squat, Naomi. All right, good work, Dion. Here you go, Mr. Rada's joining in. And time. Go ahead and write that number down. Multiply it by 4 and get ready for your mountain climbers. Get ready for your mountain climbers. All right, remember with mountain climbers, you hold that push-up position. You do not want your back to create an arch, no butts in the sky. We want to make them as flat as possible. Taking our knees, I got to scoot back so you guys can actually see me. Knees tightly into our chest. 1, 1, 2, 2. Keeping our backs flat. Guys, get ready. Get set and go. Here you go, working hard, pushing strong. Getting it done. There you go, Jonathan. Nice work. Good work, Jackson. And time. Write that number down. Multiply it by 4. Get ready for jump ropes. Make sure you guys give your jump rope a good couple test swings to make sure you're not going to hit anything or anyone. If you do hit something or someone and you cannot safely jump an actual rope where you're at currently, please do this again at the end of class. Your air rope numbers will not count. But if you can do it with a rope right now, fantastic. If you cannot, go at the end of class, go outside, do 15 seconds, multiply your number by 4. That's what you'll need. Just please make sure you do this numbers with a jump rope. All right, guys, you have about 3 seconds to be ready to start jumping. 3, 2, 1, and go. Getting those ropes flying. Remember, jumping rope helps us build our footwork and our stamina for sparring. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1, and time. Write those numbers down, multiply them by 4, and get ready for the next thing. Our next thing is our front kicks. Making sure you keep your hands up by your face. Every kick should be at least waist level. Get ready, get set, and go. Get those front kicks. Leon Autumn, front kicks, go. 8 seconds left. Finish strong, guys, finish strong. Make sure their front kicks are at least waist level. Ooh, nice technique, Naomi. And time. Write those numbers down. Multiply them by 4. Get ready for your front punches. Remember your front punches, you stay in that horse stance. 1, 1, 2, 2. Make sure you extend that arm all the way out there. All right, guys, 3 seconds. Get ready, get set, and go. There you go, Miss Aria. Now see if you can go just as fast while going going faster while going just as strong. Come on, guys. If you can go, if you're going strong, try to move it even faster. Get set and time. Write those numbers down and get ready for your side kicks. Get ready for your side kicks. Make sure you keep your eye on your target. You look, you push with your side kick, and you do both sides. 1, 1, 2, 2. Get ready, get set, and go. Making sure you focus on the quality, not the quantity. I care about how well you do these kicks. Good work, Dion. And time. Write that number down, multiply it by 4. Get ready for your round kicks. Your round kicks are next. Making sure with those round kicks, you point your knee, point your toe, point your knee. Bottom foot is pivoted, hands stay up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Eyes on your target. Get ready, get set, and go. Remember, quality over quantity. Get them done right, not get them done fast. You can work on getting them done fast later. And time. Go ahead and write those numbers down. Multiply them by 4. This is the time for you to go quickly get a drink of water. If you need a drink of water, Jonathan, time. I don't think you heard me say time. If you guys need a drink of water, go ahead and take a quick drink of water. Go ahead and set those jump ropes all the way off to the side. Maybe put them away if necessary. Make sure you guys hurry up and do that. And then we're going to get started with stretching. Go ahead and put your feet together, hands above your head, and reach for your toes. Feet together, hands above your head, reach for those toes. And count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your feet 2 shoulder widths apart, reaching for the middle, and count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your left leg. Jonathan, go ahead and spread your legs out for me, sir. Left leg, count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your left leg, or your right leg. Sorry, we just did left. Your right leg. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands back to your middle and slowly slide into the split. Thank you, Jackson, for counting. No worries about unmuting yourself, sir. That's why I'm counting as well. So I know where you guys are at. All right. And Jonathan, working so hard, he always works himself out of his belt, at least on Wednesday, Thursday classes. All right, guys, and sit back. Keep your legs nice and wide. Reach for the middle. Now, for those of you who are new to level 2, please listen carefully. Now that you are in level 2, in addition to completing the success skill worksheet, it is also your responsibility to memorize the definition of the success skill that we are working on in order to receive your gray stripe. The definition is that whole piece at the very beginning, the pieces of the sentences that we work throughout the weeks or throughout the month while we're working on the success skill. So making sure you guys are memorizing those success skills so you can tell the definition to your instructor. Those of you who are already in level 2, you guys already know it. But now that those who are new, make sure you guys are starting to work on memorizing it. This month we are working on visualization. Go ahead and walk your hands over to your left leg. This month we are working on visualization. And the first sentence is, winning black belts learn to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize the successful outcome of activities. So winning black belts are always closing their eyes and visualizing. They're practicing in their heads. They're mentally rehearsing in their heads. They're visualizing. They're seeing inside their mind's eye how they're going to perform, how they will perform. Go ahead and walk your hands over to your other leg, reaching nice to your other toes. There you go. So when they go to perform a performance for a tournament, they see themselves before they go and do the performance. They watch themselves do it, and they watch themselves get the 10 out of 10 score that they want to achieve. When they go to work on a spelling test, they watch themselves get that test back after completing the whole thing, and they watch it get graded at the 100%. They watch themselves on a test perform strongly. They're most strong. They're most amazing with their best kicks. Always visualizing. Whatever you guys want to do and succeed in life, you can visualize it. Back to the middle and go ahead and stand up and start making hip circles. Start making hip circles. Making sure during this time that you guys are also working on those visualization posters and those visualization success skill worksheets and memorizing your success skill. Make sure you guys memorize it. And other way. All right, guys, come to attention. Sit to the front. we're going to learn a special kick today. So you're going to need your coach with a kick paddle or pillow here in a moment. If you don't have a coach, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But don't worry about going to get those things now. Please stay here because I'm going to teach you the kick first. Your kick is an inside-outside crescent kick. So what you guys can do is you're going to take your knee, you're going to put it to the inside of your body. Then you're going to kick it out. Go to the outside of your body and kick it down. There is no rechamber for this kick. So what this looks like is it looks like a big arch. Inside-outside crescent kick. All right. So what you guys are going to do with your coach is you're going to practice those inside-outside crescent kicks. Your coach is definitely going to put the strap on their wrist. If you guys are going to use a pillow, get ready to drop the pillow every single time because this is a powerful kick. And when you do that inside-outside crescent kick, once it hits the pillow, just go ahead and let it go because we don't want you to rip any of your pillows. If you're using one of these, that's why we use this because if it knocks out of our hand, notice how I'm going to hold it with my fingers down so that if it does knock out of my hand, that's okay. I can just pick it right back up. So our students, what you guys are going to do when you go to kick this kick paddle, you're going to lift your foot up. You're going to go out. The way we kick it is on the way down. This is a great technique for shoulders or taking people's arms out of the way so they can then kick them. So inside, outside crescent and down. You're going to do it 10 times with your coach. Switch your leg, do it 10 times with the other one and go. Make sure it goes to the inside of your body, then the outside. Inside is where your belt knot is. So knee to the inside. There you go, Dion. Making sure you're kicking it on the way down. Knee up and down. There you go. And as soon as you're done with your 10 and your 10 on both sides, jogging in place, just like Miss Aria. Nice work, Miss Aria. Last one, if you don't have a coach, make sure you guys you're doing the kicks. If you've done the kicks, jog in place. Inside, outside. Inside of your body, belt knot to the outside. Making sure those knees go to the inside, which is towards your belt knot, and then down. All right. Rathwan, I did not say anything about jump ropes. Please put your jump rope down. I said jog in place. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on Taekwondo combination number 1. Leo. All right, guys, everybody take a knee. Yes, ma'am. You guys are level 2. Want to make sure I go through the expectations of what I expect from you guys when you guys are online because I'm not seeing some of that, and maybe it's because the expectations aren't clear. When you guys are doing classes online, it's just as if you're doing classes here at the karate, or well, not here, but it's just as if you guys were doing classes at the karate school with me. If you guys have a bed that you could be swinging on, don't be swinging on the bed. There's not a bed at the karate school. You wouldn't be swinging on a bed. If there is jump ropes, well, you wouldn't pick up your jump rope and start swinging in class when nobody else is picking up swinging around their jump rope. You're going to keep those things on the ground. You're going to listen carefully to what is being said in class and do what is asked of in class. Yes, ma'am? Towards the end of classes is when we can ask those special questions of what happens at home. For example, if you want to meet somebody's pet, that can be asked at the very beginning of class before we bow in, or at the very end of class after we've bowed out. Otherwise, you guys are in class as if you're on the karate school floor. Nothing else is affecting you about what's going on. Jonathan has been doing a great job of that because I can tell there's dogs all over him, and yet he completely ignores what's going on. Everybody go ahead and stand up. All right, now that we have those expectations, you know what's going to happen. Everybody step to the front side. Yeah.
What are you doing?
All right, we're going to do Taekwondo combination number 1. Taekwondo combination number 1, very similar to karate number 2. The only difference is the kick. It's going to be the kick that you guys just did. So what we're going to do, everybody say front punch. crescent kick, back punch. That's taekwondo combination number 1. Notice, think about it. Karate combination number 2, front punch, front kick, back punch. The only difference now is front punch, crescent kick, back punch. All right, guys, ready? Taekwondo combination number 2. Everybody say front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Remember, guys, you're saying it while you're doing it. You'd say it at the karate school. Make sure you guys are saying it right now as well. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Switch your feet. Now you have a new foot, leg in front, your new hand in front. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. Yeah. Reset, switch your feet. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, taekwondo combination number 1. Ready and go. Is that Mr. Gerardo? Is that Mr. Dillon? All right, guys. I'm just double checking on our basic student who wants to step into your level 2 class. All right, guys, what you guys are going to do with your coach, you're going to do this combination 5 times one side, then 5 times the other. So what you guys are doing, your coach is going to hold the kick paddle to the side. If you don't have a coach, you'll just have to continue to do this in the air 5 times. Your coach is going to do a front punch, and then they're going to move it downward so that you can do that crescent kick. And then they're also going to move backwards because this is a offensive combination, back punch. So with your coach, they're going to hold it up so you can do your front punch. Then they're going to hold it down so you can do your axe kick or your crescent kick. Then they're going to bring it right back up so you can do your back punch. You got to be the coach and the parent and the student at the same time. All right, guys, if you guys have pillows, front punch, crescent kick, back punch. If they knock it out of your hand with the crescent kick, don't worry about picking it back up. Just let them do their back punch and then pick it up. Ready? And 5 times one side, switch your feet, 5 times the other. Go. Gerardo or Dylan, give me a thumbs up or give me a number 1 if you're Gerardo. Give me a number 2 if you're Dylan. Gerardo, número 1. Dylan, número 2. Gerardo, número 1. Gracias. Adiós. Adiós, Gerardo. Gracias. Adiós. No está tu clase. Adiós, Gerardo. All right, guys. Thank you, Raswan, for jogging in place once you're done. Jackson, let me see you jog in place. If you've done it on both sides, then you're done and go ahead and jog in place. We want to keep those feet moving. And there you go. That was a great back punch. Thank you for fixing that, Naomi. Leo and Autumn. Let's make sure we respect each other as partners. And time, guys. Go ahead and grab your commas. You guys have 1 minute to grab your commas. Go. Hey, Google, turn on family room light. Some of you guys will see a little bit better now. All right. Commas! Make sure you guys are holding them. There's the blade. There's the bladed side. It goes right there on your first knuckle of your fist, and then you close your hand around them. You want to do it in the middle of your comma. Make sure you guys are gripping them in the middle of your commas. Because, especially in comma 2, we have those flips that we were learning earlier this week. So go ahead and start showing off those flips that you've been practicing throughout the week. Jackson, go ahead and grab your commas and I'll show you how to do the flip quickly. All right, cool. The way we do that flip, just a quick review. It's in your hand. It's gonna pinch between your, oh wait, sorry. You're gonna hold on. You're gonna pinch between your pointer and your middle. You're gonna keep that grip with the pointer in the middle. You're gonna grab and reset your grip. Same way to go to the other way. Flip your fingers, flip, grab. Practice with one hand first, and then go ahead and switch to the other hand. Once you have it with one hand and the other hand, you can start doing it with both hands. All right, guys. That's okay, Jackson. All it takes is practice. Flip. Use your thumb to push it. It will never leave your hand when you do this flip. It will never leave the grip of your fingers. So if you practice slowly first, it'll help you get more experience with it to then build your ability to go faster. If you're holding it all the way down at the bottom when you go to do this, you're much more likely, oh, see, I don't have anything to grab, so I'm gonna have to drop it in order to flip it. So you wanna hold it in the middle of your comma. Fingers, flip, grip, grab. Fingers, flip, grip, grab. Notice it's between my pointer and finger before I grab it. Flip my pointer to the other side. Now it's between my pointer and my middle. Use that and my thumb to push it. So it's between my thumb and my pointer now. And then I grab it. As long as you're holding them in the middle, it's going to be much easier to do this flip. Make sure you guys are holding them in the middle of your comma. You also have more control. Over here, you don't have as much control. You can wiggle around a lot more. Up here, you're too close to the blade. You have too much control because you're now going to get caught in whatever you use to slice with the blade. All right, guys, and time. It's time to learn comma 2. Who's excited to learn comma 2 today? All right, I see Aria. She's dancing around. She's excited. Jonathan's excited because I saw the big smile. All right, guys. So the way we perform, or the way we prepare for comma 2 is, oh, wait a second. It's similar to comma 1. You're going to make an X. It's just going to be at your chest. Yes, ma'am? X at the chest. All right. First move, what you're going to do is you're going to step in with your left leg. You're going to lift your left leg. It's going to go into a horse stance. Just like the beginning of Yul Guk, where we go immediately into a horse stance. Then you're going to chop with your right hand high and then low. And then your left hand high and then low. There you go. Reset, prepare for comma 2. Comma 2, man. Ready, and 1. Right hand, high, low. Left hand, high, low. Reset, yes, ma'am. Ready, and prepare for comma 2. Comma 2, man. Ready, and 1. Right hand, high, low. left hand, high, low. Your next move, you're going to do a kind of square block with your commas. So you're going to turn to your right into a back stance. You're going to do a high block and a strike. There you go. Your next move is going to step into a fixed stance. Sorry, guys, excuse me. Top hand is going to do a high strike, low strike. Then your front hand is going to take its turn to do a high strike and a low strike. Reset, prepare for comma 2. All right, ready, and 1. Right hand, left hand. 2. Back stance block toward your right. 3, shift into a fixed stance, back hand or your left hand, high chop, low chop. Then your front hand or your right hand, high chop, low chop. Front hand is your right hand. And reset, yes ma'am? Prepare for comma 2. Ready, and 1. Horse stance, left hand, right hand. Next move, go. Block, high and straight out in front of you. Next move, shift into a fixed stance. Back hand, high chop, low chop. Front hand, high chop, low chop. Reset. All right, guys, prepare for comma 2. Ready, and 1. 2. 3. Reset, prepare for comma 2. Prepare for comma 2.
Comma 2, ma'am.
And begin.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how do you do the chops?
All right, guys. And reset. So the way when I'm saying high chop, what you're doing with that comma, whichever comma it is, you're taking that comma, you're doing, let me explain real fast. Your commas, this is the bladed part of your comma. So whenever you're going to do a chop, you want to be doing like a pulling, chopping motion with wherever the blade is. So make sure if you're trying to do your chop and you're going this way, this isn't bladed. You're just trying to knock somebody upside the head, and that wouldn't be fun. We don't have any moves that are like that. We do have a lot of moves that are pulling or chopping with the blade side of our comma, because the history of the comma is it used to be a farming tool where they would take the wheat or the grass, and this is how they'd chop it. And they'd put it in a pile, chop, pile, chop, pile. It's become a much smaller version now, but that's the original use of a comma. So when you take your comma and you're chopping, you want to chop high, and then you want to turn it over, chop low. So if I say high chop and then a low chop, the high chops are coming from the outside of your body to the inside of your body. The low chops are coming from the inside of your body to the outside of your body. Every single time, notice I turn my comma over depending on which direction I'm chopping. So I'm always using the blade of the weapon. So when we're doing our high chops, you go high chop, low chop. And when you switch to the other side, high chop, low chop, high chop, low chop, high chop, low chop. Go ahead and follow me, guys. High chop, low chop. Just practicing the chops right now. Aria, go ahead and move your grip up on your commas for me so that they're more in the middle. You'll have a lot more control and you'll be able to see a lot better where your blade's going. So it's like you're trying to draw almost like a big X. Draw the first X, draw the second X. 1, 2. This is exaggerated, but it's almost like this. All right, guys, and time. Prepare for comma 2. Comma 2, ma'am. Ready, and 1. Left hand, right hand. 2, block towards the right. 3, shift into a fixed stance. Backhand, which is your left hand, high, low. Then front hand, which is your right hand, high, low. Next move, you're going to take your front foot, your right foot, bring it to your left foot. And you're going to do an aim. You're going to aim with your comma. Those of you who know how wrong or just learned how wrong, oh, look, it's very similar so far in footwork. Your next move is you're going to step forward with your left leg into a left front stance. You're going to use your left hand for your front, which is your front hand. That one's going to do a high chop, low chop first. And then your right hand's going to go high chop, low chop, which is your backhand. Reset, prepare for comma 2. And begin. Jackson, when I give you, there you go. Keep going. I just couldn't see your commas moving. Dion, put your feet. There you go. Put your feet, Naomi. There you go. Yes, ma'am. Front, then back. All right. So from there, you should be your back facing the camera because your left leg is forward. You just did front hand, then back hand. What you guys are going to do is you guys are going to do a kind of a pseudo. It's a comma pseudo. So you're going to prepare just like a normal pseudo, just with commas in your hands. You're going to move your front leg towards the front, which is your left leg. You're going to land. Just make sure your commas are in a similar setting as your pseudo. You just don't have your hands open. They're closed, and instead your commas are facing the way your pseudo should be. This is what your pseudo should look like. There you go. And it should be towards the camera, towards the front, towards your camera, with your belly button facing your right, the right side of your classroom. All right, in your next move, you're going to take your right leg. It's going to step forward into a front stance. You're going to go front hand, which is your right hand, and then back hand, which is your left hand. High chop and low chop. That's as far as we're learning today. So everybody prepare for comma 2. And show me as far as you can. Make sure you hold that last move so I know where you're at. And begin. And time, guys. I just completely taught you some other form. I don't even know what other form I just taught you. I'm sorry. I am trying to reverse all of my moves here at home so that they are the right way for you at home. So what you guys want to do is, instead of doing the pseudo, I'm glad you guys know how to do a comma pseudo now. You want to do a comma down block, just like you do in level 1. So if I were performing for you guys, what it should look like is move 1, move 2, move 3, move 4, move 5, move 6, move 7, down block for move 8. And then your next move, instead of a double chop, is going to do a step forward, high chop with a high block, just like you do in Chun-Ji. So you're going to, or in Chun-Ji, in comma 1. You're going to do that one piece of comma 1. We're going to go through it nice and slow real fast. So everybody prepare for comma 2. All right, ready, and 1. Shift, right hand, left hand. 2, square block. 3, fixed stance, back hand, front hand, left hand, then right hand. 4, right hand does a rainbow. 5, left foot steps forward, left hand chops high then low, then right hand chops high then low. Then your right foot is going to move to face the front. You're going to do your right hand doing a low block, and your left hand's doing a low block, your right hand is doing a high block. Towards the camera. Leo and Autumn, switch your hands and switch your feet for me. Thank you, Autumn. Now just go ahead and switch your hands, Autumn. So the hand that's low is the one that matches the front leg. There you go, Leo. Autumn, look at Leo. That's how I want your hands. There you go. Thank you, ma'am. And your next move, you're going to step forward into a chop. And reset. All right, guys, that's as far as we're learning today. And I just realized we are out of time. We are way out of time, guys. All right, everyone put your comments to the side. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Make sure you guys continue to practice that. Other resources for home is YouTube. There is also the Mile High Karate app. The videos are back up on the Mile High Karate app. So if they don't pull up, just refresh or update your app, and then the video should be pulled up for you guys. Go ahead and come to attention, bow courtesy, hands behind your back. Remember, for this week and next week, we will continue to be online, and we will continue to work with our commas for this entire testing cycle. What else do we need? Oh, gray stripes. Make sure you guys are working on your gray stripes, your gray stripe worksheets, your visualization posters, as well as memorizing the definition for visualization. All right, Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Go ahead, come to attention. Loud and proud position. Ma'am, Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. Master Club, you guys are dismissed. Please continue to work on Taekwondo, combination number 1, Yoguk, and comma 2, and leadership notebooks, go.
So do we turn this in?
That's the fitness thing you did today?
Yes. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I didn't tell you guys earlier. You will turn in your fitness goal setting numbers. There was an email sent out earlier today. In that email, there's a link to a Google form that's where you will submit your numbers. Does that help? Thank you, Aria, for asking that question. Have a great day.
Ma'am?
Bye, guys.
Oh, shit. Do I need my coach?
If you need your coach to take notes, then yes.
Okay. I'll be back.
There you go. Jackson, I think, had the same question. pull up my notes. All right, guys, this week we are starting in chapter number 1. We are on the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. The 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. Chapter number 1, which is the law of the lid. And the law of the lid states that leadership ability determines a person's level of effectiveness. Leadership ability determines a person's level of effectiveness. What that means overall is the lower the person's ability to lead, the lower their level of effectiveness. If you want to think about, let's see, a jar of water or a pot of water. Let's see, a jar of rice. Hold on a minute, guys. I've got rice. I'm at home, so I can do this. I can't do this in the classroom. That's kind of exciting. You've got a cup and you've got rice. We got a visual. So if your lid is only as high as the rice reaches, those are about as many people as you guys can reach. So just imagine that there's a lid on top of the rice, of where the rice is. That's as far as you guys can reach and how effective you are as a leader. But the more you guys as leaders, as future leaders, continue to learn, the higher your lid becomes. The more potential you have, the more effective you can become as a leader. Now, I really don't want to spill rice in my living room. But the higher the lid, the more you lift your lid, the more people you can reach. Imagine every single grain of rice in there is another person that you guys can affect as leaders and teach as leaders. You are all future leaders in the making. So I want you guys to think about that. The law of the lid is your leadership ability determines your level of effectiveness. The more you learn as a leader, the higher you make your lid, the more people you can reach and have a greater effect on. And as leaders, I know my personal goal as a leader is to have a greater effect on people so that I can develop lots more people into becoming black belts, into becoming great people in society and having great futures. You guys are part of that great future, whatever you guys want to become. All right, guys. So let's see, where's this? Okay, there we go. So your leadership ability or your lack of leadership ability is all determinant on the lid. The higher you want to climb, the more you will need leadership. The greater the impact you want to make, the greater influence you need to have. The more you learn, the more you develop that influence. Yeah. The personal success, your personal success without your leadership ability will only bring you a limited amount of effectiveness. So if you guys want to look, let's see, on my phone, I have this graph because it's a picture of the book, because unfortunately I don't have the book. If your leadership ability, let's see, think about it in numbers of 1 to 10. If your leadership ability is a number 1, there we go. You guys can kind of see it. Then you can only have a smaller amount of leadership. So if you're dedicated, if you're number 9, and how dedicated you want people to be successful, but your leadership ability is only a number 1, then you're only going to reach that small amount of people. But if you guys have a higher level of leadership ability with a continued high level of dedication, see that? Is there more area that's grayed out on there? Is that a bigger box than earlier? I'm looking, I see Dion's mom shaking her head, yes. Is that a bigger box than what I just showed you? That bigger box is more people. That bigger box is more rice in the cup. You'll have a greater level of effectiveness. You increase your level of effectiveness by increasing your leadership ability. One of the ways that you guys are currently increasing your leadership ability is simply by sitting here and listening to the leadership laws, the notes that I give you every week, and the games that we get to play to help you guys learn from. If you want to think about, this one's not as relevant to our kids because Apple. If you guys think about how Apple became the company that it is to have phones and computers, well, it all became from a little bit of leadership. The Steve Jobs, he knew some stuff about computers, but then he increased his ability to learn, and he continued to increase his ability to lead other people, which made Apple the big company that it is today instead of the tiny company that it once was. What I want you guys to do with your coach is I want you to list some of your major goals. Try and focus on some of the significant goals that might take a little bit longer than a year of your time, or maybe it's something like grades, which will take about a year of your time because you guys are just starting school and school ends in about a year. Once you do that, I want you to identify those goals, make a list of those goals, which of those goals will require the participation or cooperation of other people. Go ahead and take time now. Go ahead and write out some of those goals, and then tell me some of those goals that require other people to participate. Or maybe even some of those goals that you think it won't require other people to participate in. And go. Jackson, no coach? Okay, do your best to write those goals down. What you think are those goals. And is that Miss Jackie, as in Miss Jackie Kreitzer and Cannon Kreitzer? Okay, I'm guessing not, since I didn't see a response. All right, when you're done making a list of those goals, go ahead and raise your hand. Jackson, go ahead and unmute yourself. Tell me some of those goals that will take a little while, but you believe will take a team to accomplish.
To be a black belt.
Yes, you're right. It definitely takes a team to become a black belt. And you can be a leader of that team and a participant of that team all at the same time. When you're taking class, you're a participant in the team of those wanting to become black belt. When you guys get higher and further, and when you become prep cycle, there are times where you need to step up as a leader, not just a participant of the team, but a leader of the team to help the team accomplish its goals of black belt. Is there anything else that you thought of? Anybody else think of something? You can raise your hand, share it with the class. We only have 1 more minute, guys. I want to hear somebody else. Jonathan!
Wait.
I can hear you, Jonathan.
Work enough money with my lemonade stand to buy a computer.
All right. And yes, that takes a team of people too, doesn't it? Because one, going out to buy the computer, I'm pretty sure you can't drive yourself, can you?
No.
Let's see. Oh, can you make the lemonade all by yourself, or do you need some help?
I need some help.
Do you need some help getting ingredients from the store to make the lemonade too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, and who's your team that helps you out with all of that?
I have my little sister.
Your little sister? Who drives you to the store to get the ingredients you need?
Maybe my mom.
Yes, your mom and your dad, those are your teammates as well. And they help you towards your goal. They help you practice with karate when it comes to getting your black belt, but they help support you and encourage you on your goals that you have. So with earning enough money at your lemonade stand, you also need to get the word out too, right? Hey guys, Jonathan has a lemonade stand. I think it's really cool. So you can tell people the days that you're going to have your lemonade stand open, and you can ask your mom to tell them where to go to get the lemonade as well.
Yes.
You can ask your mom to tell them so that they know where to go, so they know to come over to get some lemonade, because lemonade sounds awesome.
Man.
All right. That's all about part of being a team. And we as teammates, if we have the ability, we can all help you out by going to buy some lemonade as long as we know where to go. There you go. All right. We are out of time, but that was a good one, Jonathan. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Come to attention. Bow, courtesy. You guys are dismissed. Enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you guys in your next online class. Bye, guys. Thank you. All right, Black
Can I
Belt, go ahead
show
and log
you?
in.
Bye. Can I show you someone?
Who's showing me someone? There's somebody.
I think you might want to stay.
Jackson, go ahead. Dion, where'd
There's
Dion
any
go?
kids? If there's any kids staying?
There's the Black Belts logging in. Go ahead and show me someone. Is that your dog?
Yeah, I have two now. Her name is Kaya.
Kaya. All right. Is she a husky?
Yeah,
Hi, Kaya.
she's a half husky, half German Shepherd.
I had a feeling as soon as I saw her body type that she was also German Shepherd and husky. She's
And
cute.
here's my Mr. Brother.
I can't see your brother.
I just pretend that they're my brothers and sisters.
No, that's right.
This is Coda.
Yeah. Hi, Coda. Coda looks like he's sleeping. I'd show you my kittens, but they're sleeping somewhere, not here. But one will, if I take a knee long enough, one will come running up and climb on my shoulder. He did
He's
it during
laying
basic.
down, but yeah, he's a half husky, half lab.
All right. That's awesome. I love labs. Husky and lab.
Me too.
You must like huskies, huh?
Yeah, they honestly both have double coat.
Yes. Those double coats. Those must be hot in the summer. My parents have a husky.
Oh, really?
Yes. I can't show you because I'm not at my parents' house.
I know.
And then my lab, I have a lab as well, but she lives with my parents right now because I'm on a 3rd floor, and three sets of stairs for a 3-legged dog is not fun. All right.
Well,
I'm going to let you go, Jackson.
I have to let you go.
Okay, sounds great. Have a great day, Jackson.
Bye.
Bye. Tell your mom to have fun on her vacation.
Okay.
Hello.